Being a goalkeeper requires mental toughness, physical pain, and technical ability. You need to be mentally tough in case you make a howl of a mistake. You need to be physically strong because of the constant impact which you're going to receive. You will need to be technically great to not be seen as a player who is forced to go in goal. Are you ready to be a goalkeeper? The general basics of goalkeeping is as follows. You need to be good with the ball at your feet and be able to distribute the ball well. You need to be able to control the ball under a lot of pressure well and be able to distribute to far distances from the floor. More on distribution, you need to be able to do the bowling pass, overarm throw, and be able to volley the ball far. Another area of goalkeeper which you need to be good at as a bare minimum is handling. You need to be able to handle the ball in many different ways and techniques. The different techniques you need to learn is a W, the basket, and the smother. Scoop, catch and whilst diving, and high balls from crosses or corners. A really key area which you need to do well as a goalkeeper is a communication part of the game. Communication is a very important part in football or any team game for that matter. Therefore, you will need to be able to do all the basic calls. Switch, left shoulder, right shoulder, turn, man on, and most importantly, keepers, to ensure that everyone is aware when you are going for the ball. You need to understand code words and basic calls and need to know when to say them at what times. Positioning is the most important aspect in goalkeeping, in my opinion. And that is because your positioning can make your life so much easier, make the save so much easier when executed correctly. You need to understand where you're positioned at all times on the pitch, especially your position during a shot at different angles, positioning during a corner or cross to be able to claim the ball or drop back for a save, positioning ready for a sweep in case you'll need to be unexpectedly called into action by having to sweep the ball, and lastly, positioning when your team is in possession to be able to stand involved in the play whilst helping your teammates out if they haven't got options. Lastly, on the technical side of things, you need to be a great shot stopper. This means that you need to be able to save 1v1s when they break out, reaction saves, cutbacks, free kicks, shots from outside the box and inside the box, foot saves, diamond saves both low and high, and lastly consecutive saves such as double saves or triple saves. The goalkeeper position requires lots of technicality involved in it, meaning that it is harder to play in goal compared to other positions, and this is due to the amount of stuff you must cover as a goalkeeper. The amount of areas of goalkeeping you must train is a lot, and I didn't even name all of them because some areas involve goal kicks, recoveries, punches, side volleys, weak foot, block save, split save, smother, overarm or underarm, clearances, and more. That's why goalkeepers are the hardest position on the pitch. You need to be able to learn how to play as an outfielder, but also need to be able to carry the entire weight of the goalkeeping section with that. Have now moved on to the physical side of goalkeeping. You need to be strong endurance wise and physical wise. This is because as a goalkeeper you constantly exert so much energy and so much force when you do powerful movements. However, you need to be physically strong to be able to kick the ball far and to save really hard shots. But not only that, you need to be strong to be able to battle aerial collisions. As a goalkeeper, you need to be tall. Or do you? I will talk about this topic in a future video. But spoiler alert, you don't. The goalkeeper position requires you to be mentally tough due to all the negativity you will receive. If you make a mistake, people will call you all the nasty names in the book and will always give you flashbacks to the negative moments. The worst part is, all the coaches and fans all become omniscient within the goalkeeper position. They all start to become experts and talk about the negative gossip of what you should have done better and how you played. And they would say all of that, even though at the end of the day it probably wasn't even your fault. Not only that, there's a lot of mental pressure which kicks into the back of your head when you play. And that pressure can be that if you make a mistake, no one can save you. You'll find it a lot in football that when a defender makes a mistake, you're there to save them. Then there's no fuss about the mistake. However, if you make a mistake, then everyone has their eyes on you. However, even that, if the defender makes a mistake and the opposition manages to score, all the eyes will be on you. There'll always be a question with you in it. The best way I can describe goalkeeping to you is by Enquiries' quote. You may save 10 shots in a match, but people will remember the one mistake you make. That's why they also say goalkeepers are the craziest people on the pitch. Because goalkeepers are the only people which can put themselves in these positions, even if they get all the negative outcome. That's why we always develop the best out of anyone on the pitch. That's because we learn from our mistakes. This is another reason why goalkeepers is the hardest position on the pitch, due to the mental battle. Generally, mentally, as a goalkeeper you need to be resilient, meaning you need to be more confident. That's why goalkeepers deal with negativity the best in life. But also, as a goalkeeper, you need to be a good student. Always learn from your mistakes, try new things, and listen to your coaches. Goalkeeper coaches mainly. As a summary, to be a goalkeeper, you need to be physically strong, technically amazing, mentally tough, and if you got to this bit in the video, comment down below save. And if you enjoyed or found this video useful, please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and other than that, that's me. See ya!